Just give me 1 minute here before this begins. This should be one great show for everyone. So I just gotta make sure everything on my end's okay, audio-wise. Just give me 1 minute before this starts up. Let's see, is it working for me? Alright, my audio's fine on my end, so anyway. So I got some text before this thing starts, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first pay-per-view of the 25 season. As we're here in Philadelphia, or actually, are we in Philly? I think we are in Philly for this one. As we're at Heatwave here tonight, a little tribute to the ECW pay-per-view Heatwave, but here we are tonight for this show. As this is the first match of the evening, it's going to be a triple threat losers leave company match. So, the two losers in this match, if they lose, they are fired. It is Michael Blaze, Mr. 2K, and Booster. This is one fall only, so that means the two losers are fired if they lose tonight. So we're going to lose two people here tonight. It could be Blaze and 2K. It could be Blaze and Booster. It could be 2K and Booster. Who knows? But tonight's show will be a double main event. Your first main event will be for the World Championship, as Corey Crichton will challenge once again for the World Championship against Baron Von Farkas. And in your true main event of this evening, it will be a cage of no escape for your International Championship, as Ozawa of Team 2000X challenges champion Tatsuya Endo after everything that's happened here so far in the rivalry. Devin says, I wish all three of these will be fired. I agree with you on that. Devin will be part of a battle royal later on tonight with 7 other people. Other big matches tonight include Brandon Styles versus Takashi Sugiura in the tournament finals. We got a triple threat match for the Openweight Championship, a 4-way 2 out of 3 falls match for a shot at the World Championship. Basically, every championship's on the line. Jamie York's going to see his next challenger, and we'll face them later tonight. And of course, we have to start off with the idiots first. Get them out of the way. We don't need the idiots, okay? We need to get them gone. We don't need to see them after this match here in Philly, of all places. And this is Philadelphia, so you know the crowd's always going to hate on Michael Blaze and them. Speaking of being hated, there's 2K. Screw him, too. Like Devin said, I wish all of them could be fired. There's 2K skating around on his dumb little scooter. Devin's talking about BMW will be back soon. Going to update it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Devin talked about to follow his Twitch and stuff like that, since BMW will be coming back soon. There's a pathetic Mr. 2K. And sadly, we have to deal with Booster tonight. Booster, I think, yeah, if my memory serves me correct, this is the only match tonight with House of Torture in it. So, if Booster loses, we don't have to deal with any more House of Torture after this. So thank God. And there's Mr. Booster. It'd be hilarious to see Booster get fired. It would be absolutely hilarious to see Booster get fired, especially that House Torture, or not House Torture, but Evil promised that there will be a new member of House of Torture on June 5th, on this Sunday coming up at Dominion. Wonder what will happen. For now, though, Mr. 2K and Booster going at it. And Matt Riddle's already saying that Mr. 2K stole my scooter. Of course he did. It's 2K. This man can't steal anything. This man basically steals everything. Stole 2K14 from DHQ and them and Yucks. And steals any good ideas from the fans. And Starboy's curious, Marks will feel like being attacked by two big guys. Yeah, If you have not seen I don't even have to say Vita yet, go ahead and watch that, where Marcus and Newson were successful in their four-way tag team match in the main event, and then Marcus Newson and Mr. Black were attacked after the show by three fat big guys in suits. We do not know who those people are, but I guess we'll find out probably in the next episode of that. And whoa, Blaze will roll up. And no, it's not enough to put away 2K. Michael Blaze has never pinned or submitted Mr. 2K on one-on-one action yet. 2K is right now 2-0 against Michael Blaze on one-on-one matches, which is pretty pathetic if you ask me, that you can't even beat Mr. 2K. Why even call yourself a wrestler? I think something happened to Blaze. Yeah, Blaze is down and out. What happened to Michael Blaze? He got whacked by something. And look at this, sledgehammer shots from Booster. Over here, Booster to pin Blaze, but a breakup by Mr. 2K. It was a low blow, of course it was. Mr. 2K with a low blow on Michael Blaze. Like Blaze has anything down there to begin with. Cover by 2K to pin Booster. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Booster. We were almost close enough to see Blaze and Booster both fired. Booster thrown over the ropes. Oh, Michael Blaze, the Hurricane Rana. Big Hurricane Rana from Michael Blaze on Mr. 2K. Blaze, there's a double stomp. The most unsuccessful Battle Royal wrestler of all time, a springboard leg drop on 2K, but Booster. Jawbreaker into the ropes of Michael Blaze. And now, Booster with that springboard clothesline. Didn't really connect with most of it, but he got him. Got 14 matches tonight, so this will be a long show here. And as there's a DDT from Booster, and I'll talk about some more of the channel later on in the show. Sledgehammer from Mr. 2K, but he missed the other shot. Michael Blaze looking to capitalize, which he's terrible at. Every time Blaze gets an opportunity, he usually fails at it. And now, top rope, it's Michael Blaze going for that bulldog. Can he hit it? Yes, he does. Michael Blaze, oh, but he gets nailed with that sledgehammer. And now one to Mr. 2K. Booster's going to steal it. Booster's going to steal it. No, he is not going to steal it. Kick out. Super kick by Michael Blaze on Booster. Booster is down from a super kick by Blaze. Oh my god, no. Mr. 2K looking to pin Michael Blaze here. No. Devin says also Brandon will face Marcus for that CTL title. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Blaze on the attack. Michael Blaze. No, wait a minute. Booster. With a pile driver on Michael Blaze. Pile driver. Oh, sledgehammer. Sledgehammer on Booster. Wait a minute. Wait. There's a pin by Mr. 2K on Michael Blaze. And oh my god, Michael Blaze and Booster are fired. Mr. 2K has pinned Michael Blaze again. He's embarrassed Michael Blaze, and because of that, both Blaze and Booster are fired. Mr. 2K has won a match in 2025, and that's from pinning Michael Blaze. Blaze is once again humiliated. And because of that, both Blaze and Booster are fired. That is a shocker tonight. I was not expecting Mr. 2K to actually get the win off of that. Mr. 2K with the win. Blaze and Booster, pack your bags. You're fired. What will House of Torture think about that loss for Michael Blaze, or not for Blaze, for Booster? And Mr. 2K is laughing and flipping everyone off, but Mr. 2K came in with a game plan, and it paid off. All right, your second match of the evening for the MLW Tag Team Championships, it's going to be the Wyatt Six, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, defending here tonight against the two members of the Gary Hart family of the Great Muta and the Great Kabuki, who won a four-way tag to get into it tonight. They're heading to Cancun now. Like, Blaze doesn't have the money for that. What makes you think that Blaze has the money to go to Cancun? And there's the great Muta. Oh, God. Just Muta with that absolutely terrifying look here tonight. Looking to win those tag team championships for him and Kabuki to bring it back to Gary Hart. Yeah, a scary team versus another scary team here for these tag team championships. Makes sense in the hindsight. In a matchup, if you think about it. I have an itch because of that win by 2K made me have an itch. And I don't mean it in a good way either. Devin says, what's up with the Loki helmet? No, it's probably a Dragonborn helmet, knowing Great Muta. Because that's more of Muta's masked look than it is his face-painted look. And speaking of face paints, there's the Great Kabuki, who's the one that got Muta and himself this opportunity. But in saying that, though, this is the White Six. White Six, they defeated Los Gringos Locos and the Holy Demon Army to win these tag team championships that were vacated due to the absence of Bull Run. We still don't know where Bull Run is, but they have been champions ever since the very first episode of this season. We'll see if they can make their very first championship title defense tonight in Philly. And this is just going to be a tornado tag as usual, and weapons, of course, DQ is on, so hopefully they don't get themselves disqualified, but knowing the White Six, they'll try to do something to rally off on Muta and Kabuki. But it'll be a little bit of a miracle here if the White Six pull off this win. Because Muta and Kabuki, in real life, they're not father and son, but in the world of professional wrestling, they are. There's those scary White Six with Gacy and Dexter Lumis wearing those tag team championship titles. It'd be absolutely terrifying to see that happen in real life. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy wearing those tag team titles. Devin says, I hate these people for a reason. What, the White Six? Well, there you go. No, I don't know if I want to get into the path of the White Six there, Devin. Here we go for those MLW Tag Team Championships. A little bit of a new redesign since 24. And then Gacy and Lewis will have to hand it off to the official. And here we go. Gary Hart family versus the White Six. Our second of 14 matches tonight. A lot of title matches. Every championship is on the line, so no matter what, we'll have a lot of champs. Oh! And already a big kick by the Great Kabuki. And Muta and Kabuki, they have the experience, they have the striking, they'll use it to their advantage. And look at that by Muta. Devin says it's because of that person named The Fiend. Yeah, The Fiend's a devilish person. Big springboard by Joe Gacy as Loomis is getting headlocked here by the Great Muta. And this isn't old school Muta, no, this is more newer school Great Muta when he had the mask. And he still had the face paint on, but he usually had the mask to hide the paint. A little spinning toe hold from the Great Muta as Kabuki raking at the eyes of Dexter Lumis. Something that I wouldn't be surprised about with this match is maybe you could see Rowan get involved. We could maybe see Uncle Howdy get involved. Heck, we may even see a member of the Gary Hart family get involved. We could see Bruiser Brody maybe come out. Gary Hart maybe might have an equalizer. You never know. Devin's talking about how he beat The Fiend. That is true. What's my cat doing? I don't know. Big leg drop from Loomis, and the White Six are in control. That's what they want to do if they need to win. Wait a minute. Joe Gacy. Gacy with a kendo stick. I mean, oh man, he almost got him. But Muta stopped him. And now Dexter Lumis is going to snake eye Kabuki into the turnbuckles. But Muta with a drop kick. Famous offense from the Great Muta here tonight. By the way, you can download this arena on Community Creations. I actually downloaded this. I did not make this. Someone else did. And they did a good job. They put it as a way as like their modern version of the ECW pay-per-view. Nice arm drag by the Great Kabuki. Cat is trying to eat her toy mouse. Don't know why she's doing that for. Another kendo stick involved here. It's Great Kabuki with it. Loomis says no. Says, Nuisha 2K says, oh no, I made it. No, I made it. No, you didn't, 2K. It was someone in the community, not your stupid ass. You don't have the graphic abilities to do that. Diving leg drop to the back of the head of the Great Kabuki. Nice move by Loomis to retain the titles. No, almost, but a kick out. Taylor says Kabuki's cold. You missed it earlier, Taylor. Michael Blaze and Booster are fired. They lost a triple threat match against Mr. 2K, where the losers were fired, and Mr. 2K won the match by pinning Blaze. So Booster's gone from this company, and same with Blaze. They're both fired. Nice drop kick to the leg by Great Kabuki. He can only win this match in the ring. Hey, it's Chaz and the Melons. Good to see the Melons, Al Mellon and the others here tonight for this show. I know there would be rooting for the Iron Taylor later on tonight in his four-way 203 Falls match. Hey, cameraman, can we focus the friggin' camera? Thank you. It's the Third Federation Blazes fired. Jesus, cameraman, what are you doing? I'm just going to free camera it from now on. Like, what? Oh, no, the mist! Oh, no! Ref didn't see it, but the mist by the Great Kabuki! Oh, Kabuki just missed right on Dexter Loomis. Oh, yeah, Loomis's face is all mist. Yeah, he's got mist all over his face from that move by the Great Kabuki. Dennis didn't know who's worse, this cameraman or Plum doing the basketball season. Who knows? Taylor talked about how Blaze got fired from ESMW, ICW, now here. And Booster just got fired too, so that means what is House of Torture going to think about that? Kabuki with a springboard. Chaz Foreman says he walked out of Shockwave. Ooh, that's a huge thing there for Chaz. Wonder what his friend Mr. Amazing and the Iron Taylor think about this. Right now, though, Joe Gacy thrown off the top of the ropes by Great Kabuki. Kabuki into a cover to win the titles. No, broken up by Dexter Loomis. Right now, it's not looking good for the White Six. And a right to the back. Kabuki with the chop. That discus chop. That's that one the shot, and that's going to win him the titles. Gary Hart has just got himself new champions. The Great Kabuki and the Great Muta are your new tag team champions here tonight in Philly. I guess they had a game plan, beat the hell out of Gacy, and so that he couldn't get to Loomis, or that Loomis couldn't get to Gacy, and that's what happened tonight. A discus chopped by the Great Kabuki, and you can basically tell it was that miss from the Great Kabuki that really changed the match's momentum from the White Six to Muta and Kabuki, and that's what helped them win the match. Typical Foreman when they did they run. Taylor throwing shade into the eyes of the Foreman family there with that insult. Second title match of this evening here. It's going to be John Michael DeSanta trying to win back the Triple Crown Championship from Alex Starks. Marlon has been banned from ringside after his antics in the matchup that won Starks the title. So, no Marlon at ringside for Alex tonight. This is just a one-on-one match tonight for the championship. And the reason why Alex won that title, a distraction from his brother Marlon and the powerbomb shoulder breaker to win the championship from John. I still am shocked to this very day how Alex even picked up John for that powerbomb shoulder breaker, considering how big and how much John weighs. But it's one thing to beat John, it's another thing to beat a John that's pissed off. You can tell that John's been pissed since losing the championship. And there's people in CTL that have faced that wrath of John Michael DeSanta when he's not happy. From Dr. Dictator to Marcus the Cane back a few WrestleManias ago, to when John won the CTL championship. Another reason why I left Taylor was that Taylor wanted to be on top, says Chaz. Ooh, Chaz saying that he left. Another reason why he left Shockwave was because Taylor wanted to be on top. Well, Taylor's not on top right now, but he will be getting a shot at those SWW Tag Team Championships as him and Marcus the King will be facing the Digital Jokers, Digital Dot and Brooklyn Jokers at the next show for those Tag Team Championships. It should be very interesting to see what happens. Taylor says, wannabe? Uh-oh. Taylor's saying that Chaz is jealous of Taylor. There's a few people, by the way, tonight on the card and in the chat that can say about John. People like Taylor, people like Devin, William, a.k.a. Woku, Brandon Styles, Michael Blaze, Mr. 2K, Booster, not Blaze and Booster because they're gone, they're done. They got fired because they lost to Mr. 2K in a triple threat, which I still can't believe. But yeah, Taylor's saying that John is tough, but speaking of tough, here comes that Triple Crown champion, Alex Starks, the second ever Triple Crown champion. John was the first when he won a four-way to win the championship. Since John was the last KOPW champion, he got the opportunity to be in that match. And John would win the championship by pinning the Great Kabuki for the win. And then John would lose the championship to Alex Starks, who won a Battle Royal to earn the shot at John. But tonight we'll see if Alex can retain the championship on his own. I mean, Alex is a former two-time tag team champion here with his brother Marlon. That's all about titles for Alex here in this company. Chaz says, ego you have. I'm not jealous, bro. Sounds like, That quote, by the way, from Chaz sounds like Yoda. So is Chaz Yoda? Taylor's saying William Styles has been a beast. He's won almost every match since his debut. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's going to be in the four-way 2 out of 3 falls match of the Iron Taylor, Haiti Dr. Wagner Jr. and The Miz later on tonight for a shot at the World Championship. William won a Battle Royal to be in that match tonight. Alright, by the way, ring announcer, no one cares. Let's just get to the match. There is Alex getting ready for his match with John, giving it to the referee, that beautiful MELW Triple Crown Championship. The championship that has replaced the KOPW Championship since the real KOPW Championship is retired now. It's been retired since January 4th, which was Wrestle Kingdom 19, when the championship was erased, or not really erased, but discontinued by the IWGP Championship Committee when the Great Khan said that he was going to cash in that title for a chance at the World Championship. Taylor's saying that you don't like my ego. Come do something about it, Chaz. Oh yeah, you can't because he left. Wait a minute, roll up by the champion here, and a kick out there from John. John rolling through almost in the official. I'm surprised the referee didn't get bumped into there by John. But right now, Chaz and the Iron Taylor having words. I'm shocked that Al Mellon or Scott Tonic or someone like that isn't doing something about it. And again, another lockup by these two. I'm very surprised that Alex can even do a lockup with John, considering how big and strong John is. Again, these two getting into it here, and a clean break from these two men, but John's right on the offense. And that's what makes John so dangerous, a headbutt right to the back of Alex. Alex might be a limb targeter, but I don't know if he's got powers. Oh, a wheelbarrow slam there from John. John to win back the championship, and a kick out there. Waymaker says, hi, Taylor fans. Taylor and Chaz, Hell in a Cell next week. Says a Waymaker. Ooh, and down goes Alex. John still in the attack, which makes John so deadly. Crossface here from John, putting his knee right to the spine as Alex escapes the crossface, but can he even put his arms around John will be the question. Big chops by Alex, and Alex continuing with these shots on DDT from the champion. But right now back to his feet is John, counter from the champion. That's what he's got to do if he wants to retain. He's got to play defensively. He's got to know when to hit his chances and score when he needs to. Ooh, a nice elbow shot from the champion, and Alex is on fire right now. Taylor says, good call, Waymaker. And Waymaker says, over here. And there we go. There's the targeting of the arm. That's what Alex is known for. He targets your arm and blocked from John. And Scott Tonicism behind Chaz. That's fun. You know the history between Scott Tonic and Chaz. You know the history between those two men. And they rightfully respect each other, and they're good friends. So I can see why Scott Tonic would be behind Chaz. And Taylor's saying that Scott Tonic would be behind Chaz. There's a nice power slam from John. Maybe Alex is not really in his element since his brother's not at ringside here. But this is not what you want to do if you're Alex. Get into a big striking battle with John. That's not a good idea. I don't think you don't want to get into a battle with John like this. But Alex caught him. He went for a slap instead. He's going to punch. No, Alex caught him again. Again, Alex playing defense. Probably learning that from his times over in Hawaii when he wrestled over there, and same in Puerto Rico and Mexico. And Alex again with another chop, and Alex with a forearm shot, striking him. And a rolling Pele kick. Nice move by the champion. Oh, the armbar. There's that armbar. Is John going to submit to Alex off an armbar submission? No, he broke it up. John escapes, but how bad's that arm now? Alex might look to lock in it again, and he will. Another armbar, but a rope break for John. But how bad is that arm? And again, Alex targets the arm. John's got to be thinking that he has to make sure his arm's okay. Cover here, Alex to retain off all those arm bars, and no, John is able to power out it too. Yeah, John's immediately grabbing at that arm. Springboard from the champion. And Alex will go up second rope here. Chance being desperate. Taylor saying that Scott Tonic doesn't like me either. John in a world of trouble. He might be putting that armbar again. And he will. Another armbar locked in. John, another rope break for him here. Another rope break saves John. Oh, now an elbow to the throat. But John just barely had it in there. 2 rope breaks have saved him here tonight. That armbar has really been hurting John tonight. John's pulled again to the center. Alex is looking to attack the arm again. Oh, and he's got the arm again. He's going to slam it back to another armbar. Another armbar has been applied, and John has nowhere to go, and he taps. John Michael Santa has tapped out, and Alex Starks has retained the Triple Crown Championship here tonight. That just tells you how good of a limb targeter he is. Once Alex got into his groove, went after John's arm, and because of the forced attacks and submissions right to John's arm, John was just in the center of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. He couldn't use his height and size advantage, and John just either had 2 things: fall out of it or tap, and John tapped. Now that is a statement victory for the champion right there. Scott Tonic tells Taylor, you need to say sorry. He's an icon, but you're okay. Ooh. A little bit of interesting words there from Scott Tonic. Next up, it's going to be a 4-way elimination match. The winner of this will face Jamie York later tonight for the Hybrid Championship. As it is Kazuki Nakajima, LA Parker, Kazuki Fujita, and Adrian Coleman here tonight for a chance at Jamie York. It was supposed to be Saxton Huxley that was going to be in this match instead of Kazuko Nakajima, but Nakajima is replacing Huxley because Huxley was not able to make the show tonight. Taylor says sorry to who? There's Mr. L.A. Parker. Parker did pretty freaking well in that Brass Knuckles Championship tournament. He made it all the way to the semifinals, losing to Brandon Styles, but he has some pretty decent victories. He beat Michael Blaze in that first round, defeated Masa Kiyomiya in round 2, and beat Daga in the quarterfinals, but fell to Brandon Styles in the semis, and that was all because he missed a 450. Who knows? If L.A. Parker would have hit that 450 against Brandon Styles, we might be talking about L.A. Parker in the finals here tonight. The only problem is he would be facing Takashi Sugiura, who's an absolute killer, and I'll talk about why later when we get to that matchup. Tonic says to say sorry to Chaz. Oh god, Kazuki Fujita here tonight. Oh god. Look out for this man, Kazuki Fujita, the Beast as he calls himself, the Wild Beast. I don't mean like Brock Lesnar. I mean, he reminds me of Brock Lesnar. An absolute brawling brute and powerhouse that is Kazuki Fujita. and former IWGP champion at that too, and a GHC heavyweight champion. And then there's Kazuko Nakajima. With the youngest ever person to debut in the MMA. He was 15 years old when he debuted in mixed martial arts, and that was in Japan. Next you know, he studies wrestling under lots of great wrestlers like Kenzo Suzuki and Kensei Sasaki and a great amount of other wrestlers. He goes on, wins becomes the youngest ever Triple Crown champion in all Japan Pro Wrestling history. Same with the youngest winner of the Champions Carnival. Then goes over to Noah, wins the GHC championship. He only missed the IWGP championship from being a Triple Crown. And then there's Mr. Adrian Coleman himself, the man that almost ended the life of Joe Kenny. If it wasn't for that doctor, Joe Kenny would probably still not be alive to this very day after the problem that Adrian Coleman did way back in March of 2024 when he drove an ambulance with Joe Kenny out to the middle of nowhere and then lit it on fire. Kenny and them would get their revenge over Adrian Coleman in the Unity, but God knows what Coleman has in his sleeves this year. Parker goes after Nakajima, and yet Fujita going after Coleman. This is a elimination rules. Last man standing wins. Taylor says, sorry, but you suck as a wrestler, Chaz. Ooh. Nice neckbreaker from Adrian Coleman on Kazuki Fujita. If I'm some of these guys, I would definitely go after Fujita. He's a dangerous man in the ring. I would say the same about Kazuko Nakajima. Nakajima goes for Fujita. You got Coleman going after Paka now. And Nakajima's feeling himself, but there's Coleman going right after the legend. As L.A. Paka, instead go under the ring. What is L.A. Paka going for? Parker, of course, grabs a steel chair. It's not an L.A. Paka match if he doesn't grab a steel chair. As cover on Paka by Fujita. And a kick out from L.A. Paka. Wonder if the other wrestlers will use that steel chair. Coleman with a big-time knee on Nakajima. And yet, there we go. Fujita grabs the chair and throws it right at Adrian Coleman. And now we got a table involved. As Fujita has put a table right now on that floor. Oh no, and L.A. Paka went for a dive and he crashed and burned to the table. The rough landing for L.A. Paka. And Alpaca right to the back of Fujita as Coleman throws Nakajima down. Takedown from L.A. Paka. Paka goes for Coleman here. If you haven't seen MSW last night, or 2 days ago actually, pretty interesting show. Took 5 parts just to do it because 2K was being stupid. So thanks 2K for being stupid as always. But in the end of the show, Marcus King became MSW World Champion once again. Roll up here on Fujita by Coleman. Oh, kick out by Kazuki Fujita. L.A. Paka with a spring. Oh, wow. Springboard DDT right to the apron of the ring from L.A. Paka. And Coleman with a Cobra Clutch backbreaker. Or a full Nelson backbreaker, whatever you want to call that move. As Adrian Coleman goes for that arm of L.A. Paka, or the leg of L.A. Paka. Big boot from Nakajima. And Kazuko Nakajima goes after Kazuki Fujita now. Kind of hard to say both of those guys' name at once. I'm just going to free camera it for most things. Oh, a spear from L.A. Paka. L.A. Paka with a spear to the floor. Was not expecting that from L.A. Paka. I would have thought that L.A. Paka would be pulling moves off like that. Paka's got Nakajima up. Kazuki Fujita, Nakajima just got drilled with a shot there from L.A. Paka. Paka to eliminate Nakajima. No, a kick out at 1. An authentic kick out at 1. As Fujita instead grabs that trash can as Coleman kicks the trash can right at Fujita. And I love that Coleman making fun of L.A. Paka instead gets the Hurricanrana for his troubles. L.A. Paka Throwing Nakajima down. Big knee on the floor on Nakajima from Adrian Coleman. Classic Coleman offense there. There's a diving Hurricanrana, but the referee is down. The referee, ladies and gentlemen, is down. LA Paca's diving Hurricanrana and connected on Fujita, but it also hit the official. The referee is down, and he is out. Or ref is still down from that, and finally the referee is back to his feet. That did not look good for the official. It was not good for the referee there. Well, listen, I'm changing camera angles, guys. Well, this, though, LA Paca. Oh, I thought he was going for something cool. Right now, LA Paca. Oh, super kick from Nakajima. Look at that, Nakajima. Beautiful bridging German suplex. Oh, and a kick out from LA Paca. Bear with me if I haven't figured out the camera controls that well. Chad says you need to go to school for your manners to Iron Taylor. Larry Coleman shushing at the camera here at ringside. Coleman looking for his cutter on Fujita. LA Paca is thinking for a Mexican Destroyer. A cutter on the floor to Fujita. Mexican Destroyer on Nakajima. But the referee's going to go for the pin for Adrian Coleman first for the pin by LA Paca. Kick out by Fujita, and a kick out again for Nakajima. Nakajima misses. Wait a minute here, LA Paca with the head scissors. He's now out of the floor. Big shot of the back from Nakajima. Coleman and Parker spear! Spear from LA Paca on Coleman. Nakajima, though, still in this fight, even though he's taking a couple of huge moves. A knee lift from Adrian Coleman and a hellacious shot from LA Paca. Mexican Destroyer. LA Paca in with that shot as Nakajima goes for a drop kick to the leg. Nakajima eating these shots from LA Paca. Fujita. Oh, look at this. LA Paca. Fujita, though. Oh, Coleman, though. Oh, brainbuster from Nakajima. Nakajima to eliminate Fujita here. And Fujita has been power broker from Parker, but Kazuki Fujita is eliminated. We're down to 3. It's Coleman, Kazuko Nakajima, and LA Paca as your final 3 here, who will face Jamie York, but Nakajima, this might be it for him, a knee to the face by LA Paca. Oh, but Nakajima kicked out at 2. Paca willing to put him away, power bomb, Paca, there's a knee strike, Nakajima's been busted open. Nakajima is bleeding from an LA Paca knee shot. Paca, springboard, Hurricanrana. But from behind, there's Adrian Coleman. Smart move, though, from Nakajima to go to the ropes to not get pinned. Paca. Throw Coleman. Coleman counters. Down goes Nakajima. Down goes Paca. Right into Nakajima on the floor. And now he's got a light tube, folks. Look out. Coleman's got a weapon, and that's not a good thing to have Coleman. Coleman having a weapon's pretty dangerous, and a knee to the head of Adrian Coleman. Is Coleman going to be eliminated by LA Paca? No. Now here comes Nakajima. There's that shot again to that leg of LA Paca. How do I reset the camera again? Oh, there's the knee lift again. Coleman hits the knee, and Nakajima's going to be eliminated, so we're down to Coleman and LA Paca. Oh, shot to the throat! A shot to the throat. Coleman cutter. A shot to the throat of Adrian Coleman. Or by Adrian Coleman on LA Paca, and somehow LA Paca survives that shot to the throat and the Coleman cutter. And this might be game, set, victory. Adrian Coleman again with another Coleman cutter as the leg of LA Pac almost went into the apron. Cover. And that is 3. Adrian Coleman has earned himself a shot at Jamie York later tonight. Pac tried. I mean, LA Pac fought well tonight, but he couldn't stop the speed and agility of Adrian Coleman and his ruthlessness and vengeance. Coleman with a couple Coleman cutters and shots to the throat to take down LA Pac to eliminate him. He also eliminated Nakajima. After Nakajima also eliminated Fujita, but big win for Adrian Coleman tonight. Alright, next match on the card, it's a singles special matchup. After this will be an 8-man battle royal. It's Jon Moxley facing Jun Akiyama. A little special singles match between these two men. I figured why not put a little extra singles match in tonight's card. Originally it was supposed to be only 13 matches. But we added an extra match with Jon Moxley in it. And usual 2K bullcrap, as Jon Moxley has Scott Steiner's head stuff on, because, again, 2K sucks and doesn't know how to use things correctly. But in saying that, though, here comes Jun Akiyama. Akiyama was a part of an 8-man tag team match along with Tatsuya Endo, Corey Crichton, and Bryce Sanders on the main event of our last show. It was them versus Team 2000X. And it was a victory for Akiyama, Endo, Sanders, and Crichton when, I think it was Price. Yeah, it was Bryce Sanders that got the win for them in that match. This should be an interesting one here between between Akiyama and Jon Moxley. As again, typical 2K doesn't know how to friggin' correctly use someone's attire right. And a lockup by these two to start. Moxley's going to have to watch himself against Nakajima. Nakajima, multi-time Triple Crown champion, multi-time GHC heavyweight champion, a winner of the World's Greatest Tag League over in All Japan, former GHC Tag Team heavyweight champion, and a multi-time champion over in DDT Pro Wrestling in Japan. Also a head trainer over there in DDT as well. Couple big knees right to the side of the head of Akiyama from Jon Moxley. And no, we do not need bots in here, so shut up, bots. Go away. Oh, Akiyama, I think what he did there was stomp on the ribs of Jon Moxley and then dropped a knee on them. Akiyama, there's that power. Gun wrench suplex from Jun Akiyama. And now a knee drop to the back of Moxley's head. And how about now this time a regular knee drop, instead right to the throat of Jon Moxley. Akiyama all over Jon Moxley. I mean, we got the experience of Jun Akiyama. Why not take advantage of it? Nice punch there from Akiyama. Akiyama trained by some of the greatest of all time as Moxley almost decapitated his head off with a lariat. And this isn't the Jon Moxley of today. Not that crap version of Jon Moxley, and Moxley with a regal knee on Akiyama. Yeah, the Jon Moxley you see tonight isn't the Jon Moxley that's the current AEW World Champion or the leader of the Death Riders. No, this is the Death Rider himself. This is the Jon Moxley that took over the world when he was IWGP United States Champion, when he was over in AEW, when he was a part of the G1 Climax, when he beat Lance Archer at Wrestle Kingdom in a Texas death match, and then retained that title later on the night against Juice Robinson on night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. That's this Jon Moxley that we're seeing tonight. Moxley again targeting the ribs of Akiyama, and a nice elbow shot to the side of the head of Akiyama. Jon Moxley to beat Akiyama, and a kick out there from Jun Akiyama. Like I said earlier about Akiyama, trained by some of the greatest of all time, Giant Baba, Mitsuharu Misawa, helped train him. He had Ogawa do a little bit of training with him. Kenna Kobashi did a little bit as well. But here's Moxley getting going for another Regal knee strike and another. No, he missed. Akiyama rolling out of the way. Akiyama rolling out of the way in a back body drop from Jun Akiyama. Akiyama to pin and beat Mox. No, kick out for John. Again, Akiyama back to his feet. Big jumping knee strike there from Jun Akiyama. The veteran experience of Akiyama's paying off. Going on Moxley as he's down. Mox is thrown over the top rope. Good thing this isn't the 80s at WCW. That would have been a disqualification. But thank God this is the year of 2025. Moxley thrown back in the ring for Akiyama. Moxley's going to have to turn this match around if he wants to win. Akiyama's going for version of a cloverleaf here. Moxley's trying to escape, and he does, but that's going to hurt your back and spine if you're John Moxley. Akiyama trying back to his feet. Moxley again with the chops. John driving his knee right into the ribs of Akiyama. John could be thinking submission. No, he's going curve stomp. Moxley with a curve stomp to Akiyama. John Moxley to pin Jun Akiyama off a curve stomp. Oh, no. Moxley thought he almost had it, but a kick out of 2.5 there from Jun Akiyama. Akiyama the counter with an elbow strike. Akiyama the roll up. Akiyama rolling up Moxley here. No, but Moxley with his own roll up counter. Oh, wait, whoa, no, roll up by Akiyama now. No, kick out Moxley. Nice sequence for Moxley and Akiyama there. Rolling each other both up the counters. But now Akiyama, big, nice suplex. Oh, wait, he transitioned into a beautiful back suplex. Vertical suplex, then a back suplex by Jun Akiyama. Akiyama, what is he thinking about here? Moxley trying back to his feet. John throwing off the ropes. Akiyama, bang! Big thrust kick. And Moxley's the one in trouble. And he went for the King Crab lock, but no, it's not enough. He did not get it on John. Moxley's going to hook the arms in. Paradigm shift. A paradigm shift on Jun Akiyama. And that will do it. John Moxley with the win tonight in Philadelphia. John Moxley with a paradigm shift on Jun Akiyama. It really felt like that match was whoever could hit their biggest move first was going to get the win. And that was the win for John Moxley. A paradigm shift to Jun Akiyama for 3 tonight. And that is a big one for John, especially if he wants to get back to a title contention for a championship here. Alright, next will be an 8-man battle royal. This has big complications here, folks. The winner of this battle royal will get a opportunity at any mid-card championship that they want here. We'll go over the participants as we have in this match. It is El Phantasmo, Devin, Akira Taue. You have Cameron Jacobs, Blaze McCoy, the Crazy Monkey Jun Kasai, Dr. Wagner Jr., and Gabe Kidd. You will get this big-time title opportunity here tonight. A lot of people here in this match could use that title opportunity. We'll see here whoever wins. Look at this, they're Dr. Wagner Jr. with a nice drop kick. Beautiful, nice move from Dr. Wagner Jr. on the bigger and on the tallest guy in this match, in Akira Taue. Right now, they'll look at this move from El Phantasmo. Just 1 second here, guys. Just doing something on my phone, if you don't mind. Out here. Blaze, oh, we already have someone eliminated in this match, but look at this here. Blaze McCoy's on the ropes. Not enough to eliminate Blaze McCoy, one of the members of the Shockwave Wrestling roster that's here tonight. Made his debut last show when he beat Michael Blaze. Alright, Sanders, though, goes for Akira Taue. Oh, Devin, nice kick. And oh, Taue eliminated from Price Sanders. Biggest man of the match has been eliminated by Price Sanders. Oh, Blaze McCoy on the ropes. Blaze. No, he's back in the ring. Blaze saving himself here. Dr. Wagner. Oh, Cameron James. Oh, spear from Dr. Wagner Jr. to El Phantasmo. And a drop kick from Blaze McCoy. Definitely neat defeat on Price Sanders. EOP on the ropes. He's got speared out of his life. And there goes El Phantasmo. Taken out by Dr. Wagner Jr. Down to 5. Cameron Jacobs, Blaze McCoy, Dr. Wagner Jr., Devin, and Price Sanders. Big Fisherman suplex by Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy can eliminate Cameron Jacobs. Jacobs is eliminated, so we're now down to 4. Price is now again on the ropes with an axe handle from Blaze McCoy. Devin looking to maybe take out Price Sanders to bring it down to 3. Price trying to hang on here, getting the help from Blaze McCoy. Blaze and Devin looking to eliminate Price Sanders here tonight. Price trying to hang on. And again, Price is just barely hanging in there, but he does. A shot right to his back. And now Price Sanders, big-time German suplex is coming up by Price Sanders. Blaze McCoy. And Devin's in trouble. Devin's have been eliminated by Blaze McCoy. So we're now down to 3. It's Price Sanders, Blaze, and Dr. Wagner Jr. Interesting final 3 here to Price Sanders. Do it. Can he get a title shot? Made big clothesline, though, from the former television champion, Dr. Wagner Jr. His son will be in a match later tonight in a 4-way. Big clothesline now from Price Sanders. Sanders on the attack. And a big arm drag there from Sanders on the ground. Good power shown by Sanders, but Price is the one in trouble. Blaze McCoy has him in the corner. McCoy slamming down Sanders. He will go up to the top of the ropes. Oh, wait a minute here. Blaze McCoy went for the diving clothesline. He almost eliminated himself. But a nice suplex from Dr. Wagner Jr. He's going for 3 amigos, I see. Dr. Wagner Jr., 3 amigos to Price Sanders. Right back to his feet. Blaze McCoy on the lift up Price, trying to maybe eliminate him out of the matchup here. Sanders up on the shoulders. There's that 2K being 2K again. Price Sanders breaking out of it. Below this, Dr. Wagner Jr. could eliminate Price Sanders here. Nope, Sanders stays alive. But oh wait, Blaze McCoy right there. Sanders, though, too experienced. He sees it coming. Sanders, though, caught by Dr. Wagner Jr. Throws in the corner. Dr. Wagner Jr., though, he's in trouble. Could be eliminated. Blaze McCoy's going to eliminate him. And Dr. Wagner Jr. eliminated. We're down to 2. It's Price Sanders versus Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy, TKO on Sanders. Price Sanders is in desperate trouble. Blaze McCoy with a sharpshooter. And the thing is, Price can tap out in this situation. And Sanders, he's tapping like a baby. But his back is going to be hurting from that sharpshooter from Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy might win this. Sanders on the ropes. Is Blaze McCoy going to win? He's looking to punch Sanders off. He's going to eliminate him. No, Sanders staying alive here. Blaze McCoy now on the ropes. Price has fired up, but no, he can't eliminate Blaze McCoy. Sanders went for the crossface. No one's home for it. Sanders now on the ropes. Blaze McCoy can eliminate Price Sanders here. Sanders trying to hang on, and he's going to be eliminated. Blaze McCoy wins the 8-man Battle Royal. So that means Blaze McCoy is going to get any mid-card title shot that he wants now. Who would have thought that Blaze McCoy, just his second match here, has already got himself a big title opportunity at any mid-card championship that he wants here. Beats Blaze in his very first match in this company, then walks into a Battle Royal in his first pay-per-view appearance and wins it. And not only that, he eliminates Bryce Sanders to win this match. Big-time victory for Blaze McCoy. Wanting to prove his stardom here in this company. All right, though, but here, next up, it's the finals of this Brass Knuckles tournament. Side A, represented by Brandon Styles. He's got some backup tonight, and Corey Crichton and Bryce Sanders. On the other side, it's the winner of Side B, with Daiga and Tanosuke in his corner of Team 2000X. It's Takashi Sugiura, the killing machine himself. Who is going to become who's going to become the first Brass Knuckles champ in 2020 in this 2K25? I'm just thankful tonight that Brandon has backup. It's not good to go into a match against Team 2000X if you don't have backup. But at least he has backup tonight. In the form of Bryce Sanders and Corey Crichton, who Crichton will be in a big match later. As Corey Crichton's going to get the shot at the World Championship as he faces off against the man known as the World Champion, Baron von Farkas. But Styles will have to do a lot here tonight if he wants to overcome not only Team 2000X and become champion. But, in saying that, he's facing a killing machine. He's facing a man that has won 4 GHC heavyweight championships. It's not the most in the company's history. That's Goji Ozaki with 5. But there's just something about Takashi Sugiura. Brandon's victories in this tournament, they have been battles, but nothing that's going to stand out other than that victory against Bryce Sanders in round number 2. I mean, Brandon beat Kenta in a good match in round 1. Just had a war against Bryce Sanders in round 2 that he just barely survived. Got the bye to the quarterfinals and defeated L.A. Paca in the semis. But this man here, Takashi Sugiura, has been a monster. Choked out Tatsumi Fujinami. Choked out Azarenka. Beat and pinned El Phantasmo. But those matches, though, that were victories for Takashi Sugiura, were all wins with no backup in the corner of his opponents. But tonight, his opponent has backup, so that may give more pressure for Takashi Sugiura. As here we go. Brandon's going to be severely out-experienced and severely out-wrestled here. Because Takashi Sugiura, he's an amateur wrestler. He has that background of amateur wrestling. Brandon already making a statement here with those taunts, but here's Takashi Sugiura. Already those striking abilities. As here's a cover for Sugiura to win that championship and a kick out for Brandon. Brandon will have to stay. Oh, never mind. What a lariat. Takashi Sugiura. What a lariat to Brandon now with that forearm, the unprotected forearm to the face. Brandon's already in trouble, and it ain't looking too good for Brandon. That's what makes Takashi Sugiura such a tough man to put down. He will keep on the opponent and beat the hell out of him until he hears a bell. Sugiura, there's a German suplex. And right now, this is not looking good for Brandon. Brandon trying to back up to some position. Oh, punt! No, he missed. A missed punt by Takashi Sugiura. And a big-time hurricanrana from Brandon to get back into the match. And he'll need to do this if he wants to beat Takashi Sugiura. So now slamming Sugiura's head off the apron. Nice power There's the underrated power of Brandon Styles. Dropping Sugiura down right on those ribs. Count of 20 here for this championship matchup. Down to Sugiura. Brandon could be going up top. He is. Brandon. Oh, he missed. Instead, he went for the outside of the ring instead of going for Sugiura, who's in the match. And now look at this. Price getting into the face of Takeshi Sugiura. This is what having backups going to help with Brandon to counteract the distractions of Team 2000X. Styles, beautiful, beautiful springboard. But there's Sugiura back to his feet, but Brandon with a springboard again. He's going to have to use that speed and athleticism if he wants to win. Well, that's an ankle lock on Sugiura, but Sugiura uses him his own way, so he's definitely going to know how to get out of that move. Brandon went for a clothesline, but instead eats a slap from Sugiura, and Takeshi Sugiura with a gore buster. And Brandon's ribs are already hurting. You can tell they're hurting in this matchup, and a kick out again of one for Brandon Styles, but more kickouts and taking more moves to those ribs are going to keep hurting Brandon Styles tonight. Off the ropes, Sugiura jump there, and knees a kitchen sink to his ribs. So pop-up shot there from Brandon, a kick to the back of the head, and already the referee getting to that turnbuckle. That did get into the face of Brandon, and because of that, distraction, brainbuster from Takeshi Sugiura. Brandon trying to back up. Oh, and a kick to the back. Oh, well-placed kick to his spine by Takeshi Sugiura. The killing machine in control of Brandon. Brandon on the ropes. On the apron. Brandon with a forearm of his own. Styles, springboard. Beautiful. Beautiful move from Styles now. Styles could be looking to end to Sugiura. This is the move that put out LA Pac, a Black Cross. For Takeshi Sugiura, is he going to lose to Brandon Styles in the finals? No. Styles, can't believe it. The move that put down LA Pac is not enough to win the match in the championship. I mean, here, Takeshi Sugiura. Oh, no, Brandon went for an elbow off the top. No one's home. Brandon's caught again, went for a clothesline. Sugiura with a big shot. And Brandon again, Hurricane Rana. Springboard, or no, standing senton. Don't think that's going to win him the match here. Oh, it almost did, but it's not enough to beat Takeshi Sugiura. These two out on the floor. Brandon standing. Nice move from Styles. Sugiura back to his feet here. Styles, super kick, and another one on the back of his head. That's what Brandon needs to do if he wants to beat Sugiura. Sugiura thrown back into the ring. Brandon. Where's Styles going? He's going up top. Styles. Oh no, double rotations. No one's home for the double rotation moonsault. Takedown. Here's the ankle breakers applied. Oh no. Ankle lock. Styles, can he escape? Oh, he's hurt though. He's hurting. Brandon's hurt. You can tell he's hurting. Styles is hurting. You can tell because his ankle is rolled on. Oh no, there it is, the D-team. The D-team that's beaten and choked out two people in this tournament. It's locked in. Styles trying to escape. Now he did though. He got out, but how badly hurt is he? A super kick. Oh. Okay, don't know what happened there, but oh god, Sugiura. Wait, I'm not supposed to be Takeshi Sugiura. Why did the game just let me be Takeshi Sugiura? Hold on, the game's being stupid here. 1 second. There we go. I don't know why the game's letting me beat Takashi Sugiura for. Oh, this is not good for Brandon. Brandon's in trouble. Sugiura just punting him in the head. Brandon's got punt in the head. Oh, Brandon's in big trouble. Brandon's in godforsaken trouble. Takashi Sugiura all over him. I don't know why the game just did that for me, but it did earlier. But Brandon, on the... Oh, God, he just got booted over the top rope. And Sugiura is on fire. Brandon could be in trouble. Well, this here, Tanosuke getting involved and putting Brandon up, guys. That's on DQ. Sweeping suplex on the floor on Brandon's back. Brandon's back. And his ribs are not good right now. Oh, Tanosuke just got hit there. He got thrown in by Brandon. Brandon. Got him up. Nice cutter. Suplex into a cutter by Brandon. Styles throws Sugiura near the arena apron here. Brandon, is he thinking going up? He's going up top. What is he thinking about going up top for? Oh, and he missed badly. Oh, and now Corey's getting involved. Oh, because of that springboard from Brandon. And a crossface to Takashi Sugiura. Sugiura's in this crossface from Brandon. Will he tap? No, he won't tap. And smartly, he rolls out near the ropes. Brandon clotheslines him over the top. Sugiura might be out from that crossface. Brandon fighting back now. Oh, look at this. Daga paying his dividends here in Team 2000X. Gets in the face of Brandon Styles. Styles is thrown to the floor from Takashi Sugiura. Now look at this. Referee does not see it. But Team 2000X getting involved in the match. And now look at this. Now Corey Crichton's getting involved. Oh, look at this. Tanosuke just kicked Brandon Styles. Tanosuke has just been ejected. And the ref doesn't see it, though, but Brandon's thrown back into the ring. The ref didn't see it. Rolled through again. And a guillotine on Brandon Styles again. And Brandon fights out of it, but he's hurt. Clothesline. Another clothesline. How about a... No. Miss. Super kick. Brandon, he's hurting, though. He is hurting off all these moves from Takashi Sugiura. Styles. Beautiful. Oh, Brandon, here he goes. Brandon here. Oh, what? The ref. The ref. Wait a minute. Oh, no, a big shot. And a boom to the skull. Oh, he's busted open. Styles is bleeding. Styles has been busted open from Takashi Sugiura, who booted him right in the head. Styles, front wrench suplex by Takashi Sugiura. Brandon is bleeding. He is bleeding badly. Styles has been busted open from a shot by Takashi Sugiura's foot and slams him face first off the top of the turnbuckles of Snake Eyes on an exposed turnbuckle. And Takashi Sugiura has defeated Brandon Styles and is your first Brass Knuckles champion here in 2K25. Oh, and Lewis grabs it right from the referee. More help from the Team 2000X has given Takashi Sugiura the Brass Knuckles championship. Styles, he fought well, he tried. And he tried his damn hardest. There was a few moments where it looked like he was going to put him away. But Styles, thanks to that referee's distraction, I wonder what that was. I might have think that Takashi Sugiura was given something by Tanosuke when Tanosuke got thrown out of this match. I'm willing to bet that Tanosuke gave something to Sugiura, which then Daddy distracted the ref. And then Sugiura nailed Brand with that counter. I bet that was something that he had thanks to Tanosuke. But Team 2000X has won himself a championship here in the form of the Brass Knuckles title. And like I said, Brandon, he tried, but it was not enough to win the title. But now the TV championship match here. Two MULW originals going out for the title. The champion Chase Bazana of the War Dogs defends it against Christian Barton. Poor Brandon, man. I'm still going to feel bad for Styles. Put his heart and soul into that matchup, but just not enough. Now handle Team 2000X and their constant interferences and plans. I mean, like I said, I bet when Tenochte got thrown out, I bet he passed something to Sugiura. And due to Daga distracting the referee, I bet that counter by Sugiura, there's a little extra oomph into that counter, which then again helps Sugiura win the championship. So there's Christian Barton, Mr. Maxed Out himself, looking to win the TV championship. Barton, he is a former KOPW champion here, or a former KOPW champion before the title got, discontinued and made into the Triple Crown Championship. Let's see if he can become TV champion here tonight. It won't be an easy one, though, as he is facing Chase Bazana, who has been great since debuting here and being a part of the Bullet Club War Dogs, won that championship from Dr. Wagner Jr. With Gabe Kidd at ringside for him. Let's see here tonight if Chase Bazana can stay as your TV champion. I'll be right back before the match begins. I gotta get some water. All right. Here we go. Everything's off. Chase Bazana. And this thing that Chase will have over. And Christian Barton is that, and that's his athleticism. Will have the, of course, he's younger than him too. Barton only 22. Bazana's only 20. Nice. Nice kick by Mr. Maxed Out, Christian Barton. Barton going right for the back of Chase Bazana. Barton, definitely a different look than last year. New gear for Christian Barton, new hair. Nice shot again from Barton. That's what he wants to do if he wants to become TV champion. You have to stay on Chase Bazana and make sure his speed advantage is taken away from him. On the floor, good counter by the champion, Bazana. German suplex, no, good counter by Barton. Barton, Bazana, of course, two members of the MUW Dojo. Oh, no! Fall from grace on the floor. On Barton. Or by Barton on Bazana. Yeah, both Chase and Barton trained over in the MUW dojo. Big scoop slam on the floor. Hi, kitty. Drop it to the back by Chase. He got Barton on the ropes. Big drop kick again to the back. There's that beautiful Hurricanrana. And Gabe Kidd hyping up his friend. Chase going for the death blow. Chase going for the pin to retain. No. Time by 5 minutes. Wait. Maxed out. Brainbuster. He hit it. Cover. No. Chase powers out at 2. Oh, Chase Bazana kicking out of that brainbuster. Good back and forth by the two MUW originals. Oh, big springboard clothesline. Uh-oh. Chase the Trident Sleeper. Barton's in trouble. Can he escape? Oh, yes, he can. Takes a little woozy from that, but here's Barton right back into it. Christian. Barton. Back suplex into a power bomb. Nice move from Christian Barton. He's going up to the second rope here. Christian Barton. Big springboard, big front splash off the second rope. Oh, this is not looking good for Chase, though. Chase, this could be it for him. Brainbuster coming up again. 2 Brainbusters. 2 Brainbusters for the title. He got him. Christian Barton is your brand new television champion. New TV champion here crowned tonight, Christian Barton. Big win. Christian Barton pins Chase Bazana, wins the TV championship. We got a brand new champion, but the champion has something to say right now. Hey. First of all, Chase, nice match, buddy. It was a good fight. No, it's a match. Sadly, there's someone that has to lose, and it's you, buddy, but I know that you'll get another chance at this down the line, my friend. I know you will. But I want to take this time to ask someone a question. And that someone is someone that I do know from my past, from last year. And he's back, and he wrestled earlier tonight, but I want to say to this, Devin the Cobra, how about we have a chit-chat, bud? How about we have a chit-chat about something, okay? And we have a talk. Because you're doing something I like. Well, let's have a talk, friend, backstage, and then we'll talk business as well. All right, Barton with a little bit of a conversation with Devin here. Oh. I got to edit the match here. Thanks, 2K. This is Jamie York versus Coleman, not Shawn Michaels versus Braun Breaker. Stupid game. Anyway, next match here. This is for the Hybrid Championship. Adrian Coleman, who won a 4-way earlier tonight, get the shot, will face Jamie York for the championship. as we saw Coleman earlier. Won the four-way by eliminating L.A. Parker last to get the shot at Jamie York. And we'll see here tonight, can Jamie York retain the hybrid weight championship? He's been champion since defeating Bruiser Brody on our last show of 24 to win the championship. He has already made one successful defense. So we'll see here tonight if Jamie York may decide how to defend his hybrid champion. In my opinion, right now, Jamie York, one of the best men in the company right now that has not held the world championship here. I mean, he has won the greatest championship title reigns as the international champion here. He was a great champion. And he lost the title, went on a little bit of a losing streak, then won the hybrid title from Bruiser Brody. He seems like he's gotten things back to form here. Oh, wait a minute. Reversal here from Adrian Coleman. No, after a takedown. And Coleman with that springboard. Nice one from Coleman. But Adrian's looking like he's on fire. Adrian Coleman, springboard, oh, slingshot spear, but on its home. A roll up. No, roll up again. No, another roll up. Another roll up. Kick out one, but nice moves by both Coleman and Jamie York. Take down from Coleman. Coleman drops the knee across the throat. Another knee dropping. The charismatic man, Adrian Coleman, the man of 1,000 egos. Wow. A slingshot spear. Now, not looking good for Jamie. Smart move by the champ. Roll out in the ring. You can't get pinned on the floor. This is not a falls count anywhere match. You can't get pinned here on the outside of the ring. Smart moves by the champ. Oh, with a knee on the floor. A beautiful moonsault. And right now, the title reign of Jamie York could be in desperate trouble. Back up to his feet, Coleman. The cutter's coming up. A Coleman cutter. And that could do it. Is he going to become the hybrid champion? No. Well, how much more? You kind of know by Jamie. I'm going to say how much more does Jamie York have left. Ooh, nice submission here from the champion. Jamie trying to tap him out here, but York, good counter from Coleman to escape that submission. That interesting look, that very interesting submission from Jamie York, but encountered by the champion. Roll through. Jamie York will roll up. Coleman. Oh, he got some tights here. Coleman's got some of the tights of the champ, though. Smart move by York to play possum. Jamie springboard, moonsault into the elbow. A great move and a kick out. Here's that cutter from York. Jamie retain. Oh. Just barely. Jamie York almost kept the championship, but a kick out at 2. And now, Jamie York slingshot, roll through, drop kick. Jamie York wanting to put the match to bed, looking to retain that hybrid championship, and no, Coleman's able to block it. Jamie Berry watch himself, though. Adrian gonna be looking for that knee. Roll through. A sliding leg shot from Adrian. He goes to the corner. Here he goes. He's going to set up for it. Coleman. Bang! Super kick. Palm to the center. Our cover. No! Still not enough to win that title. All right, York got him. York is maybe playing a little hurt just to bait Coleman into it. Down goes his face. That might actually be enough to win and retain. Jamie York. Oh. Another close counting these two. York almost had him again. Jamie, set up for it. Could be hidden. Could be looking for the big shot. Yes, he is. Came back on a couple shows ago there, Shockwave. But it's been a hell of a show tonight, actually. And there's still a lot more matches to go. I'll do the highlight, of course, before the next match starts. Coleman, there's that slingshot spear. I'll look to pull Jamie closer. Can he hit it? Off the ropes. Knee to the head. And now we go to the corner. Coleman going for that running knee, and he got him with the running knee. Yeah, the reason why you probably don't remember him there, Shockwave, is because he faced Michael Blaze. And here we go, Coleman's going to hit the cutter again. Can he hit it again? And he got it again. Adrian Coleman with a cutter again. And that is beaten Jamie York. We have just gotten ourselves a new hybrid champion. A lot of new champions crowned tonight. Adrian Coleman. 2 Coleman cutters, a couple of running knee strikes to put away Jamie York and become your hybrid champion. So far, though, champions, it's not been a good night for them. Only one champion so far tonight has kept their championship, and that was Alex Starks when he defeated John Michael DeSanta to retain his title. Other than that, we've had a lot of new champs. And our next match is another title match because 2K is stupid. There is no titles on the line in this, but this is for the International Tag Team Championships as Suzuki Gun challenges Masawa and Ogawa for the tag team titles. But it's been a hell of a night so far in Heatwave. The first match of the evening was a Losers Leave Company match. It was a Losers Leave Company triple threat match between Michael Blaze, Mr. 2K, and Booster. And Mr. 2K pinned Michael Blaze to win the match, which made Booster and Blaze get fired from the company. We have not heard anything from House of Torture on their thoughts of Booster's loss to Mr. 2K. But that was definitely one of the highlights of the show, was Blaze and Booster getting fired because they couldn't beat Mr. 2K. A couple of other things that happened tonight. Muda and Kabuki won the tag team titles over the Wyatt Six. So one Bull Run thinks about that outcome. We had Takashi Sugiura defeat Brandon Styles in the finals of the Brass Knuckles tournament, thanks to some help from Team 2000X. And also John Moxley defeated Jun Akiyama, and Blaze McCoy won a Battle Royal to have a shot at any mid-card championship that he wants. Now we have this dangerous match. When I mean dangerous, the team that you're going to see coming out first is what you call the definition of dangerous. And here's one of them in the King of the World, Minoru Suzuki. Him and Devin, of course, Suzuki, of course, being part of Suzuki Dune and the leader. They're kind of like a separate group of the Cobras. I mean, I don't think you want to get on the bad side of Minoru Suzuki to begin with. And Devin knows better than that, considering that Suzuki broke Devin's arm one time in a match. And this one you thought was worse than just facing Suzuki. You also got Takayama. Another big guy who's got MMA experience, excuse me there. But we'll say, despite having all the dangerous ability and MMA experience of Suzuki and Takayama, there's a difference here. There's a difference when it comes to professional wrestling. You have the guys that go out every night, put their bodies on the line for the crowd, for the people, and to put on, or the people that put on a show. In the cases of people like Yoshinari Ogawa and Mitsuharu Misawa, it's about going out there every night and putting your damn body on the line. And that's basically what they've been as the International Tag Team Champions, as there's one half of them, Mitsuharu Misawa, the GOAT himself, coming down in the ring. He's beaten both of these men before in singles and tag team action. But it's going to be very interesting to see if him and Ogawa can keep these tag team championships tonight. They did lose a six-man tag in the last show. That gave Suzuki and Takayama momentum going into tonight. But to Misawa and Ogawa, momentum is nothing compared to what you do in the actual match. We will see if Misawa and Ogawa keep those championships, as there's Yoshinari Ogawa. Ref, ring the damn bell. There we go. Here we go. Misawa Ogawa. Misawa goes after Yoshinari Takayama. Ogawa and Suzuki. Early cover from Misawa with a breakup by Minoru Suzuki. For Misawa and Ogawa, it's to stay away from the dangerous striking ability of Takayama and Suzuki. But if you're Takayama and Suzuki, you want to turn this match into a beatdown. A beautiful submission from Ogawa. But I mean, Takayama's too big for Ogawa to go after. So there we go. Ogawa goes after and breaks off that submission hold. Suzuki back suplex into a freaking kick to the back. Big time counters here by Misawa and Takayama. Takayama's been put on the top of the ropes by Mitsuharu Misawa. What is this from Misawa? Oh no, I know what he's doing. And now Misawa the superplex. That's going to take a lot of strength from Misawa. Takayama's a man that's 6'5". He's over 6'5" and over 260 pounds, and he got superplexed off the top of the ropes. Very surprised that the ring didn't break there from a superplex from Mitsuharu Misawa. I mean, he's called the GOAT for a reason there, folks, for moves like that. But this is right here the match that you don't want if you're Misawa and Ogawa. You don't want this match to become a friggin' brawl, because that's the match that really benefits Minoru Suzuki and Takayama. They got that MMA experience. So if this thing turns into a brawl, they know how to beat the hell out of someone. And counter by Misawa. Misawa's going to drone with the elbows, the forearms, good shots there. Shockwave for Ray Little or Max Cruiser or Mr. Amazing, either one of those guys, saying that now this is a match. Yeah, it definitely is. Cover, and no, a kick out from Takayama. I think that was broken up by the body of Minoru Suzuki. Ogawa thrown in the corner, counter from Ogawa, power slam from Takayama, and a shoulder tackle from Yoshinari Ogawa. All four of the men in this matchup were former GHC heavyweight champions. Misawa, of course, the first ever GHC heavyweight champion. Ogawa was the third. Takayama was the fourth, and then later on down the line, Minoru Suzuki would win the championship. Ogawa right now top rope against Takayama. Takayama's got chopped by a diving Yoshinari Ogawa. Yeah, Ogawa dives right out. And if you got the speed advantage, use it. Oh, an armbar. A rope break. Good call by the referee. Misawa, beautiful. What moves from Mitsuharu Misawa? Ogawa's will not to end him here. Tiger Driver coming up. Tiger Driver. On Yoshihiro Takayama, the Tiger Driver has connected. No! Somehow not enough to win retain. Cover on Suzuki. Oh, and another kick out. This time by Suzuki off an elbow. Counter from Takayama. Minoru Suzuki's in trouble, as Misawa might go for the end here. No, definitely not it. Suzuki, look out here in the corner. Minoru Suzuki. Oh, shot right to his back. If he did not see the Brandon Styles versus, oh god, look at this. But if you did not see Brandon versus Takeshi Sugiura earlier, Brandon, he lost, but he got beaten up by Sugiura. Could be going to Everest German suplex, but no, it's blocked by Yoshinari Ogawa. Ogawa went for a clothesline instead he just clotheslined for his troubles. I mean, if he did, I mean, Brandon's back after that match, after that loss to Takeshi Sugiura, his back was a bloody mess. And the thing is, Brandon did not get busted open at all during that match against Sugiura. He just got beaten up, and oh, what a kick. Nice kick from Yoshihiro Takayama. Mitsuharu Misawa, looking to pin him here, getting near off the ropes. Ogawa broke up that pin, though. Now these legends know how to add it. Misawa, Takayama, look out for Suzuki. Suzuki's going for an armbar, and he's got it locked in. Nice Fujiwara armbar at the takedown. Minoru Suzuki can make him tap here. That was really trapped, but Suzuki let go because he lost his grip, but Misawa was feeling it. Now, this could be it. Misawa setting him up. Oh, he's got him up in the air. Emerald Flosion. You can put a book into it. That's game, set, match. And that is it. Mitsuharu Misawa. Emerald Flosion and Minoru Suzuki for a 1, 2, 3. The GOAT and Ogawa retained your International Tag Team Championships. It was only a matter of time before the champions would retain a title tonight, and it's in the form of Ogawa and Misawa. And of course, it's the Emerald Flosion. If any move was going to win him the match tonight, it had to be the Emerald Flosion. The move that Misawa invented, the move that no one was able to kick out of in Pro Wrestling Noah. And he headed on Suzuki, and he got him for 3. That is what's called a team effort victory by the champs. But we're still not over yet. Because here's a 4-way 2 out of 3 falls match. The winner of this will get the next World Championship match here tonight. Or not tonight, it'll be on a different show. Hikidol Dr. Wagner Jr., The Miz, The Iron Taylor, and William, a.k.a. Wilku. This match's rules are simple. Falls Count Anywhere is on, but you must get 2 falls by either pinfall or submission to win the match. And the winner, of course, will face either Baron von Farkas or Corey Crichton in the next World Championship match, depending on who wins, of course, in that World Title match, which will be your semi-main event of tonight. By the way, I'm going to do some shout-outs during this match, as this will be a long match. So, of course, I already said it earlier, but a shout-out to MSW for their show on Sunday. A shout out to Shockwave Wrestling for 0 Hour and all their stuff. A shout out to ICW or Iron Championship Wrestling for Iron Taylor stuff. Shout out to Vita, or the show that is now CTL on FLH for Macau. A shout out to Blaze McCoy. A shout out to Brooklyn Joker. A shout out to Temple Plays. A shout out to Extreme Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Back in the day, 2K again, a shout out to them. So always support your E-federations here, or else who knows what might happen. But again, us E-fed guys, we do this for fun. We do it for you guys and stuff like that. So it's always great to shout each other out and try to get more people to watch our stuff. I'm going to do an actual, an E-Federation wrestler shout-out, actually, or not really a wrestler shout-out, it's more of an E-Fed person shout-out. I'm going to shout out Ray Little. He deserves a shout-out, because Ray Little's been doing good as of late, and it's fun watching him. A shout-out to Max Cruiser and his commentary. Taylor already the pile driver in the match. And we got a point for Shockwave saying that Taylor's going to win this match. Yeah, shout out to Max Cruiser. A shout out to Ray Little. A shout out to Grim Gory, the current Shockwave Wrestling World Champion, of course. A shout out to the Brooklyn Jokers, the Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Yeah, shout out to Marcus King for winning the MSW World Championship. A shout out to Janet Decay. A shout out to Mummy and the Monkey. A shout out to Christopher Holvis, aka Dustkiller. All those people. They deserve shout-outs, no matter who they are. Shout-out Chaz. Well, Chaz Foreman, I should say. Shout-out to Chaz. Shout-out Chaz Foreman. A shout-out to Al Mellon. A shout-out to the other Mellons. A shout-out to Scott Tonic, or Rage Tonic. A shout-out to Waymaker. A shout-out to John Michael DeSanta, or John Anderson, wherever you want to call him. Devin the Cobra, Brandon Styles, just loads of shout-outs to do, really, because we're all great people, and shouting each other out's always fun to do, I find. Oh, look at that, though. Taylor's got a barbed wire baseball bat, so look out here. Nice invert DDT by Hideo Dr. Wagner Jr. If Shockwave wants to shout out anything and that I didn't reference or say, he can put it, or anyone else that's watching this during the live feed, you guys can put shout outs in the chat whenever you want to. I'll read them out and stuff like that. Miz will roll up. Nope. And Dr. Wagner Jr. Nope, kicked out by The Miz. Oh, one more shout out. I know that because Shockwave's in this chat, I'm going to put a shout out for him. But, shout out to Water. Yeah, I actually got a full thing of water with me, but a final shout out before I do the other shout outs here to Miss Alice, the wife of Mr. Amazing. I had some surgery not too long ago and got through it. So, easy shout out there to Miss Alice for having surgery and powering through it. And look at that, a nice pile driver from the Iron Taylor to Dr. Wagner Jr. Taylor to score his first fall, but The Miz plays a spoiler. Shockwave saying, or Mr. Amazing on that one saying, thank you, brother. No problem. And you had, a lot of my family had surgeries not too long ago. Cover William Woku and Wilku's going to get his first fall, so William, a.k.a. Roku, or Wilku, is one fall away from getting a shot at either Baron Von Farkas or Corey Crichton. Big shot here. Wilku to get his second fall to win. No, broken up The Miz at the last second. Miz, oh, wait a minute, Miz. Miz is saying, no, don't hit me, don't hit me. And now Miz has got a sleeper hold on the Iron Taylor and stopped by Woku. Mr. Mays is saying they changed Alice's bandages today on her foot and the insurgent's healing great. Hey, no problem. That's great to hear. Woku, that running elbow strike. Oh. And a kick out by Dr. Wagner Jr. So far, no one else but Wilku has a fall. It's just him, and oh, Miz has hit a sledgehammer. Taylor's going nuts with that sledgehammer. If I'm Taylor, pin someone. You had the chance. Taylor. No, Wilku just kicks out. Big kick out at 2 from Wilku. Wait a minute, Hideo Dr. Wagner Jr. with a roll-up here on The Miz. Big-time roll-up of Hideo Dr. Wagner Jr. No, and a kick-out from Miz. That was really close. So Hideo Dr. Wagner Jr. almost got his first fall with that roll-up on The Miz. And Wagner driver. A Wagner driver, but Miz saves the day. I give Miz a little bit of credit here. He's actually doing well tonight. Wait a minute, Star Rushing finale! The Miz! The Miz to score a fall here! The Miz! No way! The Miz has scored a fall! Oh my god, The Miz is one fall away from winning. Oh my god. No way, The Miz is only one more move from winning this match. Oh, Taylor the Cloverleaf. Taylor Cloverleaf and Dr. Wagner Jr. has tapped out. Taylor is now one more move pin from winning. Taylor has done it. He pins Dr. Wagner Jr. off the Cloverleaf after he tapped. Miz was too busy taunting like an idiot, and he gets both falls off of Dr. Wagner Jr., and so he will face either Corey Crichton or Baron Von Farkas at a later date. But Miz is saying that, oh, you didn't pin me, Taylor. But Taylor still won in the end, and that's what counts. But a big win for Taylor. He's going to face either Corey or Farkas. I'll give credit, though, where credit is due to The Miz and Wilku. They did pretty fine, actually. All right, next is going to be your match before the 2 main events. This is for the Openweight Championship and a 3-way dance with elimination rules are on. Jack Morris of Team 2000X, Marcus Kane, and the champion Alex Kane of the Boombaye Fight Club. Right now, though, Team 2000X, they're 1-0 tonight because Takashi Sugiura's victory over Brandon Styles in the finals of the Brass Knuckles tournament, thanks to some help from Tanosuke and Daga, and that's basically kind of why Takashi Sugiura won the Brass Knuckles Championship, winning the tournament and beating Brandon in the finals here tonight. But there is your MSW World Champion, your one half in the NWA World Tag Team Champions, and your CTL World Champion, and maybe perhaps one half of the Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team Champions in Marcus the King. Marcus and Taylor face the Brooklyn Jokers, or the Digital Jokers, on the next 0 hour for those tag team titles. And that is large in part due to the victory they had at 0 hour, with Marcus pinning Brooklyn Joker to win that match. And that was the first time that the Digital Jokers lost in 2K25 when it came to tag team action. But coming out next here, member of Team 2000X, Jack Morris. Morris trying to win this belt, which would be the second championship of the night for Team 2000X out of 3. Of course, if Jack Morris wins here and Ozawa wins in your main event, that means Team 2000X has 3 championships. But of course, they have to win those other 2 matches first. And yeah, this would be a big statement win for Jack Morris if he wins, because really he's not the odds-on favorite here to win this match. He's probably the underdog on Vegas. On the Vegas odds. He's probably the underdog here. Shockwave's pulling for Marcus to win the title. It's going to be an interesting one, though. He's facing a worthy opponent, Jack Morris, and the current champion of the Boombaye Fight Club, and Alex Kane over in MLW. Out on June 7th, back on Saturday, Alex Kane, Mr. Thomas, Matthew Justice, and Paul London defeated the Road Horsemen in a war cage match. In a war chamber match, sorry. Back on MLW War Chamber. And Alex Kane won this title a few episodes ago on in a barroom brawl. So we'll see if the champion of the Boombaye Fight Club can retain here. Of course, Alex Kane is a former MLW World Champion. Had a good reign. Alex Kane had a good reign with the MLW World Champion, of course, losing that championship to Satoshi Kojima. But here we go. Marcus Kane and Morris for this championship here tonight. Jack Morris, of course, the Scottish powerhouse in the powerhouse of Team 2000X, already cannot lift Alex Kane. But Marcus can here with a doorbuster. Beautiful move from Marcus early on as he's in control of the matchup. That he hits an axe handle from the champion, and Jack Morris just booting Alex Kane. That's the power of Jack Morris. Morris up in the air. Marcus going to give him a snake eyes in the other corner. And Marcus knees Alex Kane in the head, and Marcus looking to eliminate the champion first. Nope. A kick out there. I'm just really happy that we don't have to deal with Blaze and Booster anymore. I always keep saying this until it happens, but House of Torture, other than Booster, are not here tonight, and I'm just interested to see what their words are on the loss of Booster from MELW. Diving shoulder tackle there from Alex Kane. I might hate Mr. 2K a lot for his ability to make video games, for his ability to actually deliver on purpose. But I will give Mr. 2K the benefit of the doubt for his victory over Blaze and Booster, to making sure that they don't have any jobs here anymore. Off the ropes, Marcus. Beautiful sleeper slam there from Marcus on Jack Morris. Right now, this looks like a Marcus matchup right now. Beating up your opponent, making sure this match turns into a brawl. That's the Marcus-type match here tonight. Alex came with a table, but he's stopped by Morris. Jack Morris, nice back body drop to Alex Kane. However, and a kick out from Alex. Marcus, though, that steel chair right to Jack Morris. Alright, the man of Team 2000X is not looking very good. Or if you're Ray Little, you can say that Jack Morris is not looking like a healthy dog right now. Boston Crab by the champion on Marcus. A little early there for that one. And Jack Morris, the barbed wire baseball bat to Marcus, and now one shot to Alex Kane. Jack Morris with those shots of the barbed wire baseball bat, and now the table instead throws it down to go after Marcus. Now Alex looking to grab more hardware. Sorry, I'm choking. Dying already on commentary, and a sledgehammer shot by Alex Kane. Don't worry, I'm still alive. Just, a piece of chip went down the wrong direction. Because that's what she said, but I had to say that one. I know I can say that because Blaze isn't here anymore. Morris throwing Marcus on the edge of the table, ribs first. Now Alex Kane, a sidewalk slam puts Jack Morris to the table. Well, the champion's in trouble. Marcus taking advantage, an exploder suplex. Marcus, that exploder suplex to put away Alex Kane. No, Alex at 2. Marcus is on fire, though. Willing to maybe put away the champion. If he puts away the champion, it's just down to him and Jack Morris. Marcus wanting to call up Kane here. Alex Kane is not looking good. Big kicks and shots from Marcus. Big jumping, spinning knee strike. And Jack Morris is flexing at ringside. Why would you be flexing in this moment right now? And now Jack, look out here for Kane. This might be it for him. Marcus lifts him up, a warrior slam. Marcus for the pin to eliminate Alex Kane. No, the champion finds some way to kick out at 2. Big kick out at 2 from the champion. Marcus and Jack Morris trying to get each other here, but nice kick from Marcus. Alex, though, kicking out of that warrior slam. Not the move that won Marcus the MSW World title. That was the Emerald Explosion. But it's a move that's won Marcus a lot of matches over the last year and a half. That warrior slam, or the flip through Uranagi. And it's a sledgehammer to the shoulder of Jack Morris from Marcus. Marcus the pin on Jack Morris to eliminate him here tonight. No, another kick out for Morris. After this one here, it's going to be Corey Crichton versus Baron von Farkas. I know the crowd would be 50-50 in that match between Corey and Baron. Oh, what a power. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Jack Morris has his feet on the ropes. Referee. Oh, and a kick out. Thank God Marcus kicked out of that. But ref, you need to stay on your job there. Come on. Jack Morris had his feet on the damn ropes. Why didn't the referee call for him to stop? There's some stairs right to the head of Morris and some stairs to Marcus. Come on, referee. Do your damn job. Oh, sledgehammer to Alex Kane. I bet you that referee, the one that didn't call for Jack Morris' feet on the ropes, I bet it's the same referee that refed the match between Alex Brimstone and Show back at WrestleCon. Oh. Morris putting up the X. Well, I'm sorry, Morris, but I don't think anyone is injured right now. Sorry for the chewing, by the way. That's just me eating some chips. Nice shot from Alex Kane on the floor. Marcus is trying to hype up the crowd right now. Jack Morris almost got put through a table again. Alex Kane is incensed right now. He wants to retain the Openweight Championship right here against Jack Morris and Marcus Kane. And Alex Kane drops the leg on Morris. Looks like Alex might be wanting to get back in the ring here against Marcus. Instead, he doesn't go after him. Instead, throws the table back in the ring. And now, yeah, Marcus will follow suit. Alex Kane, though, no, he was thinking spear. He was thinking for a spear, but instead he didn't go for it. And there's that hatred there for Jack Morris, not deciding to double team Marcus, instead goes for a single move, and Marcus just got busted open. Marcus has been busted open by Jack Morris. Alex Kane to be thinking spear, and he got him, spear! A spear on Jack Morris. Is that going to eliminate Jack Morris? No. Morris kicks out. Oh! Alex Kane just got hit in the head with a barbed wire baseball bat. Now off the ropes, a burning lariat has just sent Jack Morris to the floor, but that does nothing for Marcus, but does everything for Morris. There is no false count anywhere in this match. But Jack Morris is a flattened piece of roadkill right now. He's out cold. But again, because this is not false count anywhere, he can't be pinned. Maybe that was a smart idea by Jack Morris. You know, okay, if I can't be pinned on the floor, why not just get knocked out of the ring? Like, I don't care who you are, but that's such a smart move from Jack Morris. Morris, that barbed wire bat to... Nope. An assassin flex from Alex Kane. And Jack Morris is gone. So it's just down to Marcus and Alex Kane. So the champ versus Marcus. Did Marcus put away Alex Kane, win the title, win his 4th championship right now? Marcus off the ropes, springboard kick. Right out of the corner, Marcus to beat Alex Kane to win the championship. No. I thought for a second there the game was going to glitch. Marcus firing off shots. Gunshots here for Marcus. Nice half-half suplex. Nice one for Marcus. Marcus will go up top rope. Go for the diving double foot stomp. And he got him. Diving double foot stomp. Marcus into the cover to win the championship. And he got him. Marcus King, your new openweight champion. A diving double foot stomp to Alex Kane. Marcus might be bloodied up, but he's champion. What in the hell is this camera angle? Marcus might be bloodied from that bulldog earlier in the match by Jack Morris, but he's the one with the gold. You can't argue that if you're Marcus. You're the one with the gold, you're the one with the power. But here's a match that's going to be super hard to predict. This is a match where the fans will be 50-50 split. Because I know fans love both of these guys, but who's going to win here? This is your semi-main event of tonight here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'd like to thank Philly for hosting the event tonight. I'd like to thank the Hammerstein Ballroom for hosting tonight and the fans who came out tonight. But here we go. This is your semi-main event. This is for the World Championship. Remember, whoever wins this match will have to defend against the Iron Taylor at some point down the line. Well, all I know is that this will be a fight. This will be a great wrestling match. It'll be technical, it'll be powerful, and it'll be a great match. That is what I know about this fight. But right now, Baron von Farkas does have Corey Crichton's number a little bit. The last couple times Baron and Corey have been in the same match, Baron von Farkas won. Both times. But here tonight, Corey Crichton is determined to win his 3rd World Championship here. So we'll see if Corey Crichton can do it. Can he win his 3rd World Championship here? He cashed in the International Championship to earn the opportunity at Baron von Farkas. We'll see here tonight if Corey Crichton can keep climbing up the ladder of greatness here in MLW history. When it comes to MSW, people that walked over to MLW, Corey Crichton is definitely up near the top of that list of greatest to do that. But on the other side of that list, and probably the man that's on top of that list, and dominating that list of greatest guys to come from MSW and have greatness over in MLW, is this man, the world champion, Baron von Farkas. He's been great in this company. since coming over from MSW. 3-time and current world champion, a hybrid champion, an open weight champion, and a finalist of the M1 Victory Tournament. He was the man that made the finals of the second filmed tournament for the M1, only losing to Lorenzo in the finals of that tournament. And Lorenzo's the only man in tournament history who ever won a tournament undefeated. So it took a man that was virtually unbeatable to beat Baron von Farkas. Well, here's that title. That beautiful world title with tributes to Marcus's family and tributes to wrestling and tributes to other stuff. We'll see here if Corey Crichton can win the world championship for a third time. Or is Farkas going to make his third successful defense? Or, yeah, his third, no. Yeah, it would be his third successful defense of the world championship. Actually, no, it is his fourth, sorry. If Farkas wins tonight, this will be his fourth successful defense in this title reign of his. He beat Alex Brimstone to win the championship. But already Farkas and Crichton out of lockup. I mean, yeah, these types of lockups, they favor Corey Crichton more because it's experience and technicality, but when you got the power of Baron von Farkas, it's hard to beat that grip of his. That's what makes Farkas so good, is his power. Who won the last match? That was Marcus. Marcus won the match by pinning Alex Kane to win the match. But right now we got Crichton versus Farkas for the world title. As a big choke slam by the champion. Big choke slam of the champion. Look at Corey Crichton. There's that Crichton ability. Counter one move, then nail another one. Cover. No, and a kick out at 2. Corey Crichton was a count away from being world champion for a third time. Roll up by the champion. Oh, no, nice counter there by Corey. And a kick out there for Farkas. Most of the times that Corey and Farkas have fought here, it's been in multi-man tags and multi-man matches. So that's, you can probably tell that's why Farkas probably wins those, is because of those types of matches. But Corey's got a headlock here on the world champion. Oh, no, there's the power of Farkas and a big boot. There's the powerful maneuver of the champion. And why he's been champ for a good amount of time. Nice knee drop to the back of the head of Corey. And champ's in control. The fans might be split 50-50. But Farkas knows when he's in control. There's a big elbow. This is why Farkas is so good. Knows when to take his spots. Knows when to do damage. Is resilient. Is powerful. And is a beast in the ring. Clothesline. No one's home for Baron von Farkas' clothesline. Crichton. Nice duck under for Corey. Corey leapfrogs. Corey Crichton. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Corey Crichton with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to win the title for a third time. No, another close 2 count, but not enough to win Corey the big one again. Corey setting him up. Super kick time. Corey got him. Corey Crichton off a super kick. Has that just won Corey his third world championship? Corey Crichton. Has he been done it again? No, he's not done it again. He has not done it again. Farkas kicks at it too. Corey with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, not enough. Super kick, not enough. Maybe he needs Wonder Whirl. Can he hit Wonder Whirl? If he hits the Wonder Whirl, it's over, and it's going to be a Corey Crichton victory. But Farkas' power with the big slam. Oh, this Farkas again, just with that power. Reverse choke slam on Corey Crichton. Farkas' defenses so far. Alex Brimstone, Bryce Sanders, Corey Crichton, and Drill Maloney, and Tiger Mask. Those are his 3 defenses. Now can he make his 4th successful one against Corey, stepping on the ribs of Crichton here on the floor. And Farkas again going for battle here. Corey just getting thrown around on the floor. And this is why he's been so successful against Corey Crichton. He uses the outside of the ring to his advantage. And Corey's thrown back into the ring. Farkas could be thinking about setting up for something here. And he's going up top. You don't really see this too much from Farkas. Farkas is up top. Diving double axe handle from the world champion. Corey, though, is back to his feet. Corey Crichton just got kicked by Farkas. Diving double axe handle, this time off the second rope. Farkas will set up for it. No, counter for Corey. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, no, Corey slipped. Crichton slipped. He mistimed it. The champ's got him up. Running power slam. Oh, and Corey at 2. Oh, Corey slipped. He made a mistake. Got drilled the power slam, but not tonight. Corey's able to power out at 2. Off the ropes, Crichton, beautiful kitchen sink. For Corey, you gotta end this now. Corey shot right to the ribs. Corey kicking him around. And Corey's feeling it. Crichton, the man right now. Can you look to put him away? Corey's going for the power bombs. Corey Crichton going for those triple power bombs to put away the world champ. He got all 3 of them. Crichton to win his 3rd title. Oh, again, not enough. Seems like Crichton, every time he throws something big at Farkas, Farkas kicks out. Off the rope, beautiful sliding drop kick in the corner from Crichton. Wonder Whirl. No, on set of senton that somehow connects with Farkas, but it hurt Crichton too. Oh, here we go. It's super kick time. It's super kick time for Crichton. Got him again. 2 super kicks. 2 of them. And he's done it again for a 3rd time. Corey Crichton. He's your MLW World Champion. He's the man to beat Farkas. He finally got a one-on-one with Baron von Farkas. 2 super kicks to knock out, to put down the world champion, but it took a lot of the Corey Crichton playbook to win that world championship for a 3rd time, but Corey Crichton has moved his name up, and again, up the list of greatness in MLW history. Of course, Farkas is definitely winning the first rematch, as he was a good champion. Now here we go. Your main event of Heatwave here in Pennsylvania. This is for the International Championship. This has been a blood feud. And a blood feud that I don't think is ending any day soon here. It's Ozawa, our Team 2000X, versus Tatsuya Endo for the International title. These two have been on a warpath since May, the end of May, when Endo betrayed Team 2000X, backstabbed them, and walked away from Ozawa. These two have just been on a collision course ever since that day in May. The rules of this match are very simple. You cannot escape the cage. You can win by pinfall or submission. And there is your current GHC Heavyweight World Champion and the leader of Team 2000X, Ozawa. It's 1-1 for Team 2000X. Takashi Sugiura beat Brandon earlier in the night to win the Brass Knuckles Championship. Jack Morris lost in the 3-way dance to Marcus King. So tonight, will Ozawa break the tie and give Team 2000X the 75%, or will he lose and give Team 2000X the 25%? But for Ozawa, this is more than just staying a point to Endo and saying that he's better than him. This is more of an Ozawa point to everyone about how good he is, about how great he is, about how better he is than a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people out there today that consider Ozawa's current reign as GHC Heavyweight World Champion is the current best world championship reign of 2025. Better than your dumb Jey Usos. Better than your Cody Rhodes, your John Cena's, your Hiroki Gotos. But his opponent tonight, and already he's playing mind games. Tatsuya Endo pulling out the Team 2000X, once again the shirt, to mock Ozawa, to remember Ozawa of when he was a part of that Team 2000X. Getting already into his head. Smart move by the champion to get into the head of Ozawa. No one's done that before in Noah, so why not pull it out here? Endo won the title on an episode of Fighting Spirit, beating Jon Moxley and Ozawa in a triple threat match. And Ozawa has been chasing a shot at the title again. You'll see here if Endo can successfully retain. You know, Corey Crichton, Joe Kenny, Bryce Sanders, Mr. Amazing, Jun Akiyama, and the rest of Pro Wrestling Noah are hoping for an Endo victory here tonight in the title to retain. But again, if you're Team 2000X or an Ozawa fan, you're looking for an Ozawa victory. And, I mean, knowing that this blood feud isn't ending any day soon, it's important to get the first big win here. And there is Ozawa. And, of course, the man beside him on the other corner, Endo. Former great champion over in DDT. Was GHC National Champion, lost that pretty quickly, but now he's looking for that GHC Heavyweight title. At least he's champion here. Alright, here we go. The cage will lower, with all interferences not to happen. It's Endo and Ozawa. Here in your main event of Heatwave. The reason why this is a cage and no escape is so that there is no interferences from Team 2000X. The only way anyone makes any interference in this match is if they climb up the cage and jump off the top. There's no way you can get in through the door because the door is locked. Now the Ozawa on the side drop kick to the head of Endo, and the champion's hurting already. Oh, wait a minute, Ozawa walking in a Boston Crab, using that training of his that he had when he was back in the dojo of Noah. Endo, though, rolling out. Wait a minute. Flips through into a cover. Endo with a roll-up. Nope. Ozawa with his own. Nope. Counter by Endo. Nope. Counter by Ozawa. And a kick out for Endo. Beautiful roll-ups by both men, but Ozawa went for an early springboard, but missed. Back and forth here early on by the champion and challenger, and Endo. Nice standing move there. If you're watching this in the live chat or the Twitch, just make sure to put your predictions here tonight. Who's walking out of this cage, no escape, with the international title. Big neck snap by Endo. Endo's been trying to prove to Ozawa that he's nothing like him, that he's not his twin that Ozawa says that he is. And that Endo is better than Ozawa, despite being younger and less athletic. And Endo, the knee drop. And not only that, but Endo's going to try to prove to him that he can win matches without being your cheater. Big splash off the top of the ropes for Tatsuya Endo. But Endo trying to set up Ozawa. You know, he's going to try to set him up for Tatsuya in the sky or that Burning Star, the Burning Power Bomb. But Endo is getting punched by Ozawa and a nice spinning drop kick from Ozawa, the GHC Heavyweight Champion, who he's been amazing as GHC Heavyweight Champion. Oh, here we go. Ozawa, Big Ben Edge. That might do it. Ozawa, as he just won the International Championship. Big Ben Edge and a kick out at one. A one count off of Big Ben Edge from Ozawa. And look at this Ozawa playing with his dirty tricks. Oh. Gruesome headbutts by the challenger. But Endo back to his feet. Endo says he can play that game too, but Ozawa whipping him over with an arm drag. Endo again, already back to his feet, and clotheslines Ozawa. Almost took his head off. There's a knee drop from the champ. Uh-oh. Ozawa's in trouble. Endo, he's going up. You know what this calls for? Burning Star. Tatsuya Endo to retain against Ozawa. A 1 count. Both men kicking out at one of some big moves. A Big Ben Edge, one for Ozawa, and then a Burning Star, and a one for Endo. Ozawa top rope, shooting star of his own version of the Burning Star, and a kick out at one. Neither man yet tonight has gotten a 2 count. It's just been a lot of 1 counts. Well, even their big moves have gotten them 1 counts. That just tells you how personal and hated this match is. And again, more headbutts from the challenger. Ozawa calling him up here. Roll through, roll up here. A little bit of the tights from Ozawa. The first, no, kick out at one. Endo rolled through. Endo, no, kick out Ozawa. Springboard, oh, he missed. Endo went for something, he missed. Ozawa. Pop up, oh, boot right in the chest. Oh, nasty shot from Ozawa. And the head scissors. Where is Ozawa going? He's in the corner. Ozawa. Spinning through. Bang! Enziguri. And Ozawa will go up top rope. You know, that sets up for Real Rebel. Real Rebel has connected. Has it ended the fight? And it will. Ozawa has won the MLW International Championship. And of course, it's with the biggest weapon and the deadliest move in Noah. The Real Rebel has put it in tonight. No one, and I mean no one, kicks out of the Real Rebel. And Ozawa showed off what happens when the Real Rebel connects. Ozawa wins the International Championship here in Philly at Heatwave. And the rest of Team 2000X are coming down to ringside to congratulate their leader in Ozawa, Jack Morris, to Yakashi Sugiura, to Tanosuke, to Yoshitatsu, to Daiga, all of them coming out to congratulate their leader in winning the MLW International Championship from Endo. And Endo with a sour taste in his mouth. He's not in the ring right now. He's on the floor, but he's got a sour taste in his mouth. But knowing these two, this feud isn't over by any mark. This is definitely a feud that's not over yet. And Ozawa asking for a microphone here to talk. Ozawa testing the microphone out here with tapping it. Anyway, Endo, I want to say that was a nice little party trick you had, friend. Thing that you can steal a title from me. You know it, Endo. That match we had against John Moxley wasn't a. You winning wasn't really a fair result, friend. No. You see, because you didn't beat me, you pinned a man that basically bleeds every night on every day that ends in Y. You basically beat a man that bleeds every day that ends in Y. And apparently it bolts his head every time he loses a championship or wins a title. But anyway, Endo, I proved to you tonight, and I proved to you back on June the 3rd that you can't beat me. I say that you're my twin, Tatsuya Endo, because, in fact, You're my twin because you're the loser twin of mine. And people might not understand what that means, but what that means is I see myself in you, but as the lesser version of myself. You know those charts that they always show before my matches? Before those big shows in Noah? It's simple. It's 3 tiers of the, it's 3 slices of the pie. 3 tiers of the pyramid. On the bottom, there's everyone else. On the second tier, it's Team 2000X. And on the top tier, it's Ozawa. It's not putting any type of disrespect or bad talk about Team 2000X. No, that just means that Team 2000X is better than anyone. And again, that's not putting much onto myself either. I am their leader after all. But they know. And everyone knows that I am the best wrestler in the world right now. But when you have a group like Team 2000X, and they have me in it, and everyone else, we're the best damn group in wrestling. We're better than the Bullet Club. We're better than House of Torture. We're better than the Rebirth Alliance. We're better than the Vixens Club. We're better than the Brooklyn Joker, than the Digital Jokers. We're better than Chaos. We're better than Hontai. And we're better than the Death Riders as well. The Death Riders can suck it. And the fact of the matter is this, from no matter what part of the globe that you were in, from Japan, the crappy United States, the snow-built Canada, the hot-ass Mexico, to Brazil, South America, it doesn't matter where you're from. But what matters is to put up the X, to join the team, put up the X, and to say that Team 2000X is the greatest thing alive today, and that Ozawa is the realest rebel of them all. And now that I am the international champion, you can say that proud, I can say that confidently, that I am the realest person in wrestling today. As international champion, it means that I am the best damn man in the world, a man that can't be beaten, a man that shows up. And as international champion, I am the man of every country in the world, from America to Japan. And people will remember this day as the day that Ozawa reigned over the world. Because I got a world title on one shoulder and an international title on the other. And at some point down the line, I'm going to upgrade this international title to another world championship. Because I ain't losing the GHC championship, no. I ain't losing it to Snowboy and Endo, or any of those photographers that do those media comments in the back, or any of the locker room oldies from every other company. And so, Tatsu and Morris and all of you boys, let's get together, let's show the world who we are, and put up that X, because X marks the damn spot, and that spot is wrestling. And Ozawa's throwing his microphone down, and he's put up the X. Now, Malachi is saying that Ozawa's a paper champion. Okay, sure, Malachi, and you haven't won the world title either. But the X has been thrown up here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But that is pretty much going to end tonight here in Philly. It's been a great show. It's been a great event. I got a little update, though, before the show was over, so stay tuned. But for now, for right now, this is going to be like my last wrestling video until July. For 2 reasons. One, I felt this is probably a good little point to take a little break from 2K. And 2, I'm going to be moving pretty soon. I'm going to do a move. So I'm moving from apartment to a house, so, it gives me a little bit of extra time to get everything ready for the move, Lets me, of course, set everything up for the move if I postpone 2K until July. So don't worry. I still will do videos on here, like predictions and Doom and other games too. But I figured this would be a nice little time to take a break from wrestling. Does that mean I'll stop watching wrestling? No, of course, I'll always support the other channels and all that here, and New Japan and Noah and all the other companies too. But I figured with putting this stuff on a little bit of a break gives me more time to focus on my move. And lets me finish up my other projects. So that's it for the real Marcus talking there. But here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I've been at Xavier Martinez. I thank all of you for tuning in, for watching Heatwave. Make sure you watch this on YouTube. I think we're going to do a premiere for this for YouTube tomorrow night. So if you want to rewatch the whole thing again, check out the premiere that's going to happen tomorrow night. And, of course, watch your Twitches, watch your YouTube, subscribes, follows, all that stuff. And remember, be nice to each other, be cool, be fun, have fun, do all that stuff. And that's it for tonight. We'll see you back in July for another wrestling. We'll see you whenever we're back on Twitch.